everyone. No, put it back in the bowl. Welcome back to Homemaking 101. Today we're going to be showing you, William Joseph, keep it in the bowl, how to make homemade pumpkin pie. Don't think it is gross. Well, so we're using pie dough that we had previously frozen. We thawed it out, left it sit out for a little bit so it's not terribly cold anymore. Not like that, that'll hurt you now. We're also going to be using our homemade evaporated milk that we had made in the previous video that you can check out if you go over to my channel. We're also going to need a pie pan, and we'll make sure that that pie pan is greased. For the center of our pie, we are using about 2 cups of frozen pumpkin that we had done last year. You can either use that or you can just buy a can of pumpkin as well. Because 1 15-ounce can equals about 2 cups of pumpkin. And then it also has a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, has 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of regular granulated sugar. What else do we put in there? Yes, cinnamon, ginger, oh, and cloves. Don't touch it. Cloves. It takes 1/2 teaspoon of cloves as well. And then 1 can of evaporated milk. So our dough is rolling out here. So we're going to go ahead and grab a pie pan. Pumpkin. All right. I'm going to hand spray it. You can either use like cooking spray or you can use Crisco or shortening, whichever. All right, so we're going to go ahead and some dough in here. Oh, you're supposed to be mixing it, not eating it. And then we're just going to trim off our edges. You're going to leave a little slack so you have enough to flip underneath to make your edge. Just keep trimming it here so we get the whole way around. Not all the edges need trimmed because they're short enough. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and flip it underneath and just press it. And then we'll go back and make our edge. Honestly, frozen pie dough is a lot easier to work with than when you make it fresh. It's almost nicer to make it ahead, make extra, and then throw some in the freezer. And then when you pull it out, it doesn't break as easy. Its texture is a lot nicer. We're just making a fancy little edge design on here simply by pushing with our finger. You can do whatever edge you prefer. All right, so our crust is now ready. All right, now we're gonna grab our can of evaporated milk. So these are the cans of evaporated milk that we made ourselves. Like I said, go over to my channel to check out that video. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this open. And then we're gonna add it to our pumpkin mixture. All right, let me see the spoon a second. Yep. We're gonna mix all of this together. mix it. Yeah, we're mixing it all together. Hold on. So when you freeze your own pumpkin, it is going to be a little bit runnier. You can try to drain as much liquid off as you can, just so it's not super runny. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and pour this into our pie dish here. Our fancy tops. We're gonna look through our cookie cutters and see what all that we have. We want to do something fallish. All right, so we're gonna try something here. We don't really have a ton of fall ones. We really only have 2 that are small enough. So we rolled on our extra pie dough. I cut out a little pilgrim. And we're gonna do turkey. We do some extras of these just in case they break when we pick them up. There's our little pilgrim. You want to make sure your dough's pretty thin because it's going to be laying on top of your liquid here. Turkey. All right, well, we're just going to let it at that. If we had some leaves, small leaves, or little pumpkins, it would be pretty to do all the way around it, but I don't have those cookie cutters, so we're just gonna have it at this. We also preheat our oven to 415, and it's going to bake for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna lower it to 350 and bake for about another 40 minutes.